Hi guys, Borbefett here, and today I have something new, and I ordered this item last December, and it just arrived today. So I have here the brand new forcefx Elite Mandalorian Darksaber. So this is my first ever forcefx Elite lightsaber. So on the packaging, you could see this like rectangular prism box. So it's like a parallelogram rhombus box. So you have here the Mandalorian Din Djarin, of course, and here's Moff Gideon. So this is the front, this is the side. So this is the back. So kind of shows what the item looks like and what it includes. And there's this side again. So this is really a huge item, so I'm gonna unbox this right now and I'll show you the contents inside. So hope you guys stick around. So guys, right now I've just cut through the tape. So this is what opening the forcefx Elite Darksaber looks like. So you have this like hard cardboard material. So the blade is located here, and I'm assuming this is the stand. So this is the hilt right here, and that was the instructions and a micro USB cable for you to charge the Darksaber. So I'll be removing these parts right now, and I'll be showing you what they look like outside the box. So guys, right now I'm going to be showing you how to remove the battery pack so you could charge it. At the same time, I'll be showing you how to install the blade. So I'll be installing the blade first for you guys. So if you can see this screw right here. All you have to do is unscrew that. So to know which side, so it's the same side as where the speaker is, right there. So there's the speaker, and there's the screw right here. So you're gonna use this wrench. You're just gonna unscrew this part. So once it's loose, you could actually pull it yourself. So I'm gonna put this aside. And if you can see this metal part of the emitter right here, all you have to do is pull it apart as well. So I'm gonna push this on the side also. And if you could see this silver portion of the emitter, so I think this is protection. So all you have to do is pull this part apart as well. So on the side. So I have this blade right here. So again, this is where the activation plate is, or the activation button, and this is the top of the blade, bottom of the blade. So you're just gonna insert it together. So if you can see this translucent rectangle there, and matched with this like silver painted shaped battery logo. So just gonna insert it right there, and you're gonna insert this back from the top of the blade. So there you go. So once it's secure, and you've inserted both the blade and the metal part of the emitter. And by the way, this is also made of metal. You're just gonna put back the screw in right there. So I'm gonna screw it back using this wrench. So pretty straightforward. So once it's tight, you could actually use the forcefx Darksaber. So before I actually turn it on, I'll be showing you the battery pack, and I'm gonna charge this as well before I activate the blade. So again, same side as the speaker. So these two screws right here. So one for the blade and one for the battery pack. So right here on the bottom of the hilt, you're just gonna unscrew that portion as well. There you go. So again, once it's loose, you could actually remove it yourself. Put it aside, and right there, you could actually pull. There you go. So this is the battery pack, and right here, this is actually the micro USB port, and inside here, this is actually where the battery is. So this is actually a 2600 milliampere battery. So I'm gonna show you guys how to charge this and whether you'll know if it's charging or not. Right now, I'm charging the battery pack of the Darksaber. So this is where the micro USB port is. So I'm using an adapter to charge this. So from what I've read from the instructions, so if the light indicator right here is red, it means it's charging, and I think if the light goes away, it means it's fully charged based on what it says here. So with light, charging. If it doesn't have the light, it's fully charged. So I'm gonna wait for this to be fully charged so I could use the Darksaber in its full capacity. So there you go, guys, showing you how to charge it. So right now, guys, I'm gonna activate the Darksaber. So it took me around like 1 hour to charge this. So yeah, I'm gonna activate it. So to activate the Darksaber, if you see this button right here, the rectangular button, so that's if you press this, it would activate the Darksaber. And the circular button right here is actually for the flash effects. So okay, I'm gonna activate it right now in 3, 2, 1. I'm testing its sensitivity right now. So right now, just by swinging it around, I could already tell the sensitivity for this Darksaber is just right. It's not too low, not too high, but just right. So normal sensitivity, so just right for me. So right now, I'm gonna press the clash effects. So actually, the clash is actually on mostly it's on the top portion of the saber. So all I have to do is press this button right here. So this is a one press. You could actually see the LED strips turn red, they blink red. So for, I think, melting or long clash sounds, all you have to do is press and hold the circular button. So I'm gonna test this right now. If you could see the LED strips right here, and this is how it sounds like. So again, for clash, multiple clash sounds for this one. And to deactivate the Darksaber, just simply press and hold this rectangular button right here. So to activate it again, so I'm gonna tell you my comments about this right now. So aesthetically, a perfect 10 for this one, but for sensitivity, 10 out of 10 for me. But the sounds and the humming are actually quite in low volume, and especially since the speaker is bit on top of the hill. So when you're gonna hold this, actually you're kind of covering a portion of the speaker. So like, this is how I hold it. I'm two-handed actually, so this is how I hold it. Not unless I place my hand down below the speaker or make an allowance just for you to guys hear the sounds, as see there. So I'm doing the best I can not to block the speakers. So like that. Actually, in reality, when I hear this, the clash effects and the swing sounds are actually louder than the actual humming. If you guys can hear, those swing effects and clash effects are actually louder than the actual humming sound for the saber. So you could actually place it on the display stand along with the saber right there. So there's no problem with that. So right now I'm gonna compare it to other sabers that I have, and I'll actually test this in the dark later, so hope you guys stick around. So guys, this is the forcefx, and this is actually the Hasbro Ultimate Effect. So this is more of the kiddie version, as this is for the adult collector version. And I'm gonna test this. So what I've noticed with this Hasbro Ultimate Effect saber, this is actually it's more sensitive, but the humming of the Darksaber is louder, if you could hear. And this is the clash effects. If you could hear, this is actually much louder than this one. So I'm gonna give you guys a comparison. So I'm gonna deactivate this. Even the deactivation sound is actually louder. So this is the, and take note, I'm not covering the speaker. So So if you guys could hear, this is actually has a lower volume when it comes to humming. But as for swinging and clash effects, for me, the volume is pretty much normal. And also for size comparisons. So as you can see, this is really like a 1:1 scale. And this is like a KB version. So really far apart. And right now I'll be comparing it to another forcefx lightsaber. So this is the Darth Vader lightsaber. So actually, comparing this, the forcefx Darth Vader lightsaber is actually slightly longer by around, I actually measured this, it's slightly longer, around 2 to 3 inches, or make that 2 to 4 inches than the Darksaber. But even though this is longer, I find the Darksaber actually heavier than the forcefx Darth Vader saber. So I'm gonna put this aside. So there you go. I'm gonna compare this now in the dark. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. As for clash sounds, So guys, that's how it looks like in the dark. So final thoughts and comments. So since you know it's kind of really straightforward, the Darksaber. So the LED lights are on the top and the bottom of the blade. So it all lightsabers, especially for this one, looks better when it's light up in the dark. Also, aesthetically, and you know, while I was swinging it around, it actually feels solid. Like this right here is actually all metal, and it feels premium. So you don't feel you wouldn't feel that this is cheap at all. So really a nice get. Also the downsides to what I don't like. So one, the humming sound, and actually it's more of the sounds, but sensitivity wise perfectly normal, but the humming sound for me, I just find it too low for me to hear, and especially when I'm trying to not block the speaker using my hand. So yeah, that right there. So this is actually how I hold it, and if I, let's just say I'm gonna put my hand below there. So again, speaker is covering it. Probably I would have liked it better if the speaker was below or on the bottom of the hilt. And you know, in the shows actually, if you notice, the Darksaber is actually rectangular in the shows, but as for this one, from the Mandalorian series, they made it updated, so it's more like of a, you know, cylindrical look to it. So kind of like that as well. Oh, comparison, see, for kids or you know, for the shows, Clone Wars and Rebels, and for this one's from the Mandalorian series. So really solid, lightsaber right here, especially for, you know, this is my first ever forcefx lightsaber. And I also like the part where the battery is rechargeable. So rating 10, let's just say a rating of 9 out of 10. The missing 1 out of 10 is just because of the humming sounds, but aside from that, really a good get for all collectors out there. And if you guys have helmets of the Mandalorian, or any Black Series figures, and if you're a lightsaber collector like me, this is a good get right here. Really solid as well, premium, doesn't feel cheap at all. So again, that's me, Borbefett, signing out, and hope you like my review. So if you have any thoughts and comments, leave you know, just comment in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it as well. And again, see you guys. Take care.